I have one that I would love to talk about. It's how Deadpool and Wolverine has now made the biggest splash in the past couple of years with the opening box office, $211 million being the sixth biggest grossing film opening weekend ever, beating out the first Jurassic World, and how it's going to be a $1 billion film in probably 2 weeks. Guarantee you in 2 weeks, $1 billion film. With how big it's going to be, no competition this week or for the big foreseeable future. No competition at all. Not in the entire month of August.
Harold in the Purple Crayon would like to have a word with you.
I will say this.
It's because it's trying to scam him to buy a ticket. That's why I want to word with him. No one's going to see that movie.
I am.
I know, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey, I'm
probably going to see it too because I defended it.
I'm going on Friday afternoon at 1:00 for it. That already has my money.
It's got my boy Zach in it, so
yeah.
Shazam. That's always going to be your Shazam, huh?
He's my Shazam.
He's your Big Woke Joe's Shazam.
In fact, tomorrow they told us at work that tomorrow is Superhero Day. We all have to wear
Harold in the Purple Crayon sleeper head.
I'm wearing my Shazam shirt tomorrow to work. So
we're gonna find out in 2 weeks. Harold in the Purple Crayon just passed Bad Boys 5 or whatever. It's like what? It's going after Doom.
So here's a question though. Why do you guys think that Deadpool and Wolverine struck such a chord with the audience? Because if we look back at the first two Deadpool films, they were hits. They were hits, but they were not this big. If we look at the previous X-Men movies, the previous Logan, Wolverine, we look at those, they were hits.
Yes.
They weren't this big. So what was it about this one that got us to billion-dollar territory that none of the X-Men or Deadpool movies prior?
Oh, Joe.
It is now that that Ryan is a bigger star than ever before, and it's him and Hugh together at their height of power. But it's also because, one, everybody knew. Everybody was talking about, is Taylor Swift going to be in this as Lady Deadpool, which no spoilers if she was or if she wasn't. But I will say this, you do not see the face of Lady Deadpool. You do not see the face. I think it was Hugh Jackman coming in to the MCU and having one final big goodbye, but it's also the word of mouth. Once you get to the very end credits, that's where people are crying because you get to say goodbye to the Fox X-Men universe. All the Fox movies are gone now. And I think Hugh's gone.
Wait, you didn't get to say goodbye to anyone but Wolverine.
No.
This is your goodbye, Halle Berry. Sorry, she's shocked she's watching this on screen on shocked. She's like, wait, what do you mean? I wasn't even what? I'm done.
Basically, it's when they're running through everything. It's for someone like me, who I grew up with all those films, and it's basically that 20-year span has closed, and it's now that the Fox things don't matter anymore, and everybody who got to do a final big goodbye or have a debut, like one person in it, finally got to do everything they wanted to, and that they could get to make it make a lot of sense. I think that's why it's a whole ton of things. Is why I think that this is it, but it's mostly because Hugh and Ryan are together.
Yes.
That's it. 100%.
I agree with that big time in terms of the characters themselves. Like Hugh Jackman has been like Wolverine. There was a creative energy from the start in terms of like even the freaking theater PSA, whatever, where it's like Wolverine and Deadpool was freaking hilarious. So it's like you knew that they like just that chemistry and that energy was there. and it was primed. And I wasn't even a big fan of the teaser at all. I did not like the teaser, but people were just hyped. The people were just hyped. And then I liked the trailer, and that's where you could see, for me, that's where I could see, okay, these guys, they got something. I think the movie's good. I'm not like in love with it. I think it's just a good, fun time. It did great with that, and I think the audience were dying to see, like, after knowing Wolverine for so long in these different scenarios, having to deal with Deadpool was just like something that everyone knew was going to be super entertaining. So I think you're right in that. It's just like, it was almost like a long time coming, where it's like you wanted to see the ultimate like smartass versus like the ultimate like, guy that's just fucking down and dirty and just really begrudged. It's just like, it's a formula that works, and this is a Marvel version of that. Of course it's going to be a hit.
By the way, where is Degrassi? Degrassi's not in the chat. I know he was over at your stream, but he did not come over. Degrassi has been saying for some time, and to those who don't know, Degrassi Knowles knows things. We don't know exactly how he knows things. He has his sources, but he's a guy who's in the loop. And he's been saying for some time, Hugh's not done. He says we're going to see Hugh Jackman again. And if we didn't believe Degrassi prior to now, I think $1 billion gross at the box office cements it. We were told there wasn't going to be a Joker sequel, but $1 billion later, we're getting a Joker sequel.
I'm not saying he's done as the character. He's still going to come back in appearances, but he can't be a massive role anymore. He's getting
Probably.
to that age where he can't do everything to be a main guy anymore. With all the dieting, all the working out, he's in his 50s. And Ryan even said,
well, look at Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Like these actors are in a different level when it comes to like their health and routine and stuff like that. But one of the things Marvel is very smart with their storytelling, and they're very consistent. I saw the ending, like he joined the Deadpool family. Like, sorry, this is going to be spoilers, guys. Sorry if I already saw. Like the ending, if we look at the Deadpool and Wolverine ending of the movie, he's there, like he's part of the family. He's there with other reoccurring characters that we see before that we know Deadpool is close with. Like, I think that was telling us something, that at the very least, we're going to see Deadpool and Wolverine together again, wherever they show up. Maybe literally they do a Guardians where they do a drop off somewhere, like Guardians and Thor, where he gets dropped off somewhere or something. But like, the way Deadpool and Wolverine ended was he was part of that family. Like, he's part of that Deadpool family. Like, I think Marvel's very good with addressing that one way or another. But then again, it's Deadpool. He could literally make a joke in the next movie.
I was very late on that banner. I was trying to get that banner up there.
Sorry.
Incredibly late on it.
Yeah, I see it that he joined the family. Like, and he was happy. Like, that's the final thing. He was laughing. Like, and after like what his arc was of losing everything, why would he, like, Marvel knows they care about this stuff. They care about these consistencies with character. I think we're going to see him again for sure.
We will see him again, but I don't think we have a Deadpool 4.
Yeah,
just because of
maybe not in Deadpool 4, sure. Yeah,
but I think we see them in Doomsday, in Secret Wars, and probably in maybe like a sneak peek of something. Maybe just quick cameos is what they'll say. Just show up here and there. But I think that with them, they're completely done with the.
Anthony just hit us with a She-Hulk reference. He joined the Deadpool cookout.
Crossover with Fast and Furious. They have a cookout at the end of all the movies now. Because they're family.
Yeah, we do know that there's going to be a Deadpool Thor team up. I'm thinking that Secret Wars, we're going to see that. So, Anthony Beltry says Deadpool 4 probably sometime in the future.
Oh, for sure. Just not in the near future. We're just hoping we see Deadpool somewhere else outside of Deadpool 4 is what we're saying.
again, Ryan Reynolds said there will be no Deadpool 4, but $1 billion says otherwise. There's going to be a Deadpool 4.
We're going to see Deadpool somewhere else, other places before Deadpool 4. So we're going to be satisfied either way.
Yep.
Especially with Wolverine.